What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Ready?
It is me, it's Tats, here with the Norfolk Lion, as always.
What's up, everybody? How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. After the news that we've had this week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the title's going to have given it away. We're going to be taking a look at the newly released kind of overview trailer, I think is what they're calling it, of the much anticipated Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game. And spoiler alert, we finally have a release date.
Finally!
Yeah, I know it. It feels like we've waited for this game for so long. Like, it's
Yeah,
unreal.
yeah. It's strange, isn't it? Because the original Lego Star Wars came out in 2005. Uh, just a quick fact, that was the first game I ever completed.
Well, there we go.
Completed to like 100%, so it's got a special dear place in my heart.
That's a
Uh,
certified Jedi in Exile fact right there. You can,
yeah, that is when we're famous that'll come up on the quiz.
yeah, you know it.
Um, But yeah, no, it's so damn exciting because it's like the game that started the Lego franchise, or the Lego like gaming franchise, and now there's been so many other games released. Lego, you think of like Lego Batman, Lego Harry Potter, Lego Marvel, Incredibles, like all these other games have been put into the Lego game franchise, and now we're kind of coming full circle, and the improvements. I mean, it just looks incredible, which you're all gonna see on
Yeah,
this video.
so we're gonna kind of do a little bit of a watch along of that trailer. We'll link the original video down in the description for everybody if you want to go watch it without us kind of starting, stopping, and all of that kind of stuff. But we're gonna have a watch along. Video's like 6 minutes, so we'll have a quick look through and we'll have a quick chat about some of the things that we are a little bit excited for. So I've got it here. Let's get it rolling and let's see what's going
Can
on.
I just say quickly, just what will be really nice about this game is whenever we've had kind of Star Wars games in the past, like I think about like Force Unleashed and the other Lego games, when you got them on another device. So my little boy, 4-year-old Rupert, I'm gonna buy him Lego Star Wars on the Switch because it's a game that we can play together. Um, I'm gonna buy it on the PlayStation and buy it on the Switch for him. When you used to buy games for like the DS or the Game Boy, I think about Force Unleashed, there was loads cut out. So it was like a game that was made for the PlayStation and Xbox, but they cut loads of stuff out. Whereas obviously we've moved on. What will be nice is that the game will be exactly the same on all platforms.
Yeah,
Won't be
definitely.
anything missed out.
Yeah. No, definitely. I completely agree with you, mate. And I think having the ability, I'm probably going to buy it in a couple of different places, hoping to stream some of it and stuff. So I'll get it for PC, but also want to be able to play it on the move. So the fact that they've kind of covered off a lot of the platforms is really good. And if you guys want to see it, we might even do a play along on the channel, a little playthrough on the channel.
You know it.
So let us know in the comments down below. But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, and what we're thinking.
A young
Already
dreamer
on it.
becomes a Jedi Knight.
Unreal.
A Jedi
all these
is
different
twisted by the
moves.
dark side. And as The Force Awakens, a hero rises up to save the galaxy. Relive the epic story of all 9 films in the biggest LEGO video game yet, with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.
I love the updated version of
Your
Darth Maul
adventure
as well.
starts by picking the trilogy of your
Mate.
choice. Start with Poe Dameron.
So
I like this aiming function. Really like the fact that you're going to be able to aim. Because one thing I will say about the original Lego game, like, it's great for my 4-year-old. He wants to play as a stormtrooper. The game basically defaults to shoot all the baddies, and that is it. But this game, it's like they've thought about adults as well.
So they
Like,
introduced they
it's
introduced
really
this
cool.
they introduced this a little bit in the Force Awakens game, where there were like the Lego Force Awakens game, sorry, where
Yeah,
there are like areas where you'd go into cover and you would get this sort of action going on. But from everything that we've kind of seen in this video and in some of the other stuff they've released, it looks like this actually how you're going to be able to play it like all the time as a character that's got a
yeah,
blaster.
awesome. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that looks pretty cool, and I think it's bridging that gap between like kind of family friendly game and like people that actually want to play. I'm not saying this is a Call of Duty competitive like first person shooter, but it just adds something a little bit different to it.
Well, it's cool that they've got like a health bar, haven't they? That was something again, the old Lego Star Wars, and I'm talking about the old Lego Star Wars, the complete saga game. So all six episodes were on there, and it was a really quick game. You could get through all the levels in like a couple of hours, and you were like done. I feel like this is going to be the enemies are going to be a bit smarter. It's going to be better AI, you know, all of that. So I'm excited.
Fighting off the First Order in Episode 7. Jump into Episode 1 as Qui-Gon and his young Padawan escape a failed
You can start at
negotiation,
Episode
where it all
1,
began. As Leia
Episode
sends
4
R2-D2
or Episode
and
7
C-3PO
and kind of
on a
play
mission
it
that
the
will
way that
change
you
the
want to
course
play
of
it
the
as well.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Whatever era you choose, play through the entire saga and experience the hilarious fun only LEGO games can
I
offer.
think there's just going to be so much more to it. I wonder because
As
the
war
old
spreads
Star
across-
Wars Lego games just had 6 levels per
episode, yeah.
Whereas I wonder how they're going to format it with this. And they talk a little bit more about story mode and kind of an open world bit a bit later in the video. But I wonder if it's going to be 6 levels, like we see the Gungans there in Episode 1 taking on the battle droids. Well, it looks like there's some gameplay of you being the Gungans attacking the droid, and that was something that we didn't have in the first game.
No, and I feel like
I think there'll be a lot more. I feel like there'll be a lot more expansion on the storyline.
yeah, and I feel like when so I never fully completed it. It's something that I've got to go back to Lego The Force Awakens, but I know, shock admission.
I thought you were going to say the complete saga.
No, I completed the complete saga, mate. Of course, I completed the complete saga. But in that, there was kind of this like transition from episode to episode. In the complete saga, you like went through the doors, right? You're always going back into the cantina and then into the new doors and stuff. In The Force Awakens, because it was set in one movie, so it's set in one world, like essentially in one world, there was kind of this story between levels that kind of happened. So it may even be that we see that kind of thing going on because they've said it's open world.
Like a lot more cutscenes.
Yeah. So can we also just take a second to appreciate that Obi-Wan character model right there? Unreal.
Yeah.
Beard on point, hair on point. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Across the galaxy, Lego Star
By the
Wars
way,
The
this is only going to make
Skywalker
the value of
Saga
Lego
lets
Star
you
Wars
experience
sets
the
go
many
up.
Through the
thrills of
roof.
your
If you've
favourite
got them, keep
battles.
hold of them.
Yeah, I've just
New
bought a
combat
UCS
mechanics
Red
allow
Wing.
for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big
Or the Rancor.
and small.
Oh yeah, well that's supposed to be the newest set this year, isn't it? The
String attacks
Rancor,
together to form impressive
Boba
combo chains that
Fett's
deal significant
New
damage.
Palace.
I was going to say, not
like this
not
as well,
surprising.
I like this as well with the combo moves. It's like you have to save up to buy combo moves and stuff.
Right.
Like you unlock a lot more. Like you'll get. I think the way they're kind of explaining it is the more combo moves, the more coins you get,
Right.
which you can then use to buy like different moves.
Yeah.
So I think it'll instead of just pressing square for your entire life on the old game, there'll be a bit more thought behind it.
Yeah, kind of like games where there's an there was no real combat system. Let's be honest. It was spam and attack
It literally
button
was just
and
keep pressing square.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty
I think
cool
it's
to
probably
see.
taking that from Fallen Order, the way you build up, obviously, and you buy different abilities.
Yeah.
I think there's probably going to be a little bit of that.
Okay, let's keep watching.
To enemies and fend off oncoming attacks using counter maneuvers designed to defeat foes in styles tailored to your favorite characters.
There's more.
New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful
This is what we're
precision.
talking about. So at any point,
And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and opportunities.
And that's how it
There's
was
just
in
loads
Force
more
Awakens.
space to explore, and the
Take your
camera
shot
angle is
and
so
watch
much
as
better.
enemies
Yeah.
react to aimed hits.
Like just
Because
so
after
much
all,
to it.
there's nothing like having a good blaster at your side.
go on, Lando, you suave son of a
Choose
bitch.
to use a weapon from a more civilized age as you wield
Still
a
got the best facial
lightsaber
hair
against
in
the
the whole
saga's
Star
most
Wars saga.
sinister villains. Fight like a Jedi Knight, or
The
someone
Obi-Wan
still
Greaves
Oh
is
yeah.
doing
Well,
that.
this is
That's I missed that the first run through. I missed that. I've only just noticed that.
This
That's
is the
fucking
this
cool.
is the thing. Like, I feel like there's much more. The whole thing. Fair enough, they've made like a cinematic trailer, but this is gameplay. So
Yeah,
they've made a
yeah.
cinematic trailer, but I feel like the whole game just feels much more cinematic. Like the fight with Grievous and Obi-Wan there, the fight with Luke and Vader. Like in the actual game, it is rubbish, right? Because it's like, oh, fight, fight, fight. You hit him, and then he does like a backflip and jumps away, and then he runs at
It's
you
like
again, and you.
it's like, yeah, and it's like in the Obi-Wan Anakin fight on Mustafar, you have to work together to then, and it's only like right at the
At the very
end
end, yeah.
that you actually fight each other.
Yeah.
And it's simple. You just double tap X and square and jump and get.
Do the slam move.
Like, yeah, yeah. That's
We all know it.
basically
We all know it.
XX square. Yeah, I love it.
It's nice to see the Lego like comedy back as well.
In a Jedi's arsenal.
Yeah.
Remember, the Force is everywhere. Harness its
What
power
horrible
to
level
lift
that was in the
objects,
image.
attack enemies, or influence
That
others.
as well. Go and rescue the Chancellor.
Players can also take their adventures to new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga. Just open the holo projector to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel comes with its own set of exciting encounters. Be prepared to engage in exhilarating dogfights against enemy ships.
So this is very much
It's the open world concept.
yes.
Isn't it?
So this is very much how they did Lego Batman 3, I think it was, where there were like different planets that you went and visited, and it was like a case of, oh, you can like teleport down to this planet or teleport down to this planet or whatever. And it was very much done in the same sort of like kind of style, and it was open world, but it was like lots of mini worlds that you could go to and do this stuff in. And it was for a whole bunch of extras. Like you didn't have to do half of it if you didn't want to, but you had the option to if you wanted to. So like I like the fact that space battles look like proper space battles as well, rather than just like a little thing on the screen doing this, like going left and right. Like it actually looks. It actually looks
Always
like
a good level for some coins though. How funny is it though that if you look at that video, Boss Nass is flying the Y-wing.
yeah. Well, maybe. Here's something we never saw in Star Wars. Maybe Boss Nass joined up with the rebellion and became like an ace pilot. Who knows?
So Boss Nass, what do you think about going in a Y-wing and killing some baddies? Be gone with him.
Let's keep watching.
Oh dear, that's the joke.
Or take on incredible missions as you pilot legendary vehicles.
Oh, there it is.
And when you're ready,
Oh, please
make your
say this
descent
seismic
to the
charges.
next adventure.
That's one heck of a pilot!
Every episode
Oh.
in the saga is full of
different as
fun
well, they're
and
gonna be
exciting
talking.
levels. Many
Yeah,
with
well,
multiple routes to
they did
progress
that
through.
on
So you can
Lego
charge
Force
in
Awakens
boldly,
again.
or find a more stealthy
did they?
approach. As you
haven't
arrive at
actually
new
played it, you know,
destinations,
Michael, from that
you can
sequel
choose to
trilogy.
either continue onwards through the
we'll
main
leave that
story,
Qui-Gon,
or
look at
take a
the facial
detour
hair
to
on
explore
Qui-Gon.
iconic and
Love it.
expansive planets from the sky.
Like, can
This
we
is
just?
what I mean. You can stop playing. You can stop playing the story. It's almost like the story mode is going to be one long continuous.
Yeah, which
like,
is what, which is
level
it,
almost.
which is exactly what it is like in the Force Awakens. There, you could go away and like do other stuff. But can we just like appreciate the fact that when you played the old Lego, like the character models were good and they looked like a little bit like them and stuff. But it's like I think they had focused too much on being like, we need to take the Lego figures that we have of these people and put them in the game. Whereas this, they've gone, we'll make them look like Lego, but we'll make them look like people as well. So the character models have just got so much more detail. They could have just ported the old ones across and been really lazy about it. They've actually like fully rebuilt everything and made it like look solid.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Skywalker Saga. From the forest moon of Endor to the desert dunes of Tatooine, get closer to the action
Jabba's
and behold
palace.
the most visually breathtaking Lego game yet. Go off the beaten path and take on side missions. Everything from bullseyeing womp rats,
Side missions. That's
facing
pretty
off
good.
against
Oh my
scum and
God.
villainy, or pondering the great mysteries of the saga.
Tell me, who shot first? Dan! Greedo!
The more you
that's
explore the
classic Lego
galaxy,
comedy.
the greater the rewards.
Is that IG-88?
Uncover kyber bricks to unlock new features, including
cool character
upgraded
in the original
abilities
game 'cause he can
across a
basically
range
do
of
everything.
unique character classes. Whether using a scavenger's net
This is what I
launcher
mean.
to
You
climb
kind of
with swift
advanced
agility,
character up.
Yeah.
sensing opportunities for
Yeah,
impressive
it's like they've taken the concept of like having skill trees and stuff and gone, right, let's actually, in the old game the only progression you got was progressing through the story and then like number of characters you'd unlocked, and then it was like, okay, well, you can go for completion because you'll do like the mini kits and stuff, but it basically just involved you going back and replaying the story, but in free play mode where you could swap characters. I feel like the story is going to be one aspect, but there are going to be all these other things that you can do as well.
Yeah, I agree.
shots as a scoundrel, unleashing shock grenades as a bounty hunter, or putting your better half to work as a protocol droid.
Jeez, man.
Each upgrade makes your characters more powerful and ready to take on any challenge.
It's not surprising. I feel like the complete saga
And
probably
with
came
over
out like
300 characters
2008.
to unlock, free play
I don't know. It was a while back, eh?
300 characters to unlock, though. I don't even know how many's on the complete saga. Probably 100.
But I also wonder whether it says 300 characters.
Like 10 variations of clones and battle droids.
It says 300 characters to unlock, but there's character packs as well. Because I've seen they put a tweet out not long after this came out to say that there's but I just can't wait. It's gonna be unreal.
Yeah.
mode lets you play as legends from every corner of the saga.
Babu Frick.
And live out your greatest Star Wars
And,
fantasies.
oh yes, I'm gonna play this Jabba.
Lego Star Wars The Skywalker
Jabba,
Saga
no.
lets you relive your favourite moments from all 9 films.
I hope they
and
don't make
experience
Yoda.
fun and new
I hate
adventures
playing as
like
Yoda.
Oh,
He just
it was
ran like a twat.
It was
either
either walk
he's
really
either-
slowly with his cane or get his lightsaber out and just flip everywhere.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
it's
are you a
so damn
Jedi or are you training for the Olympics to go and compete in the gymnastics event? Like that is that was exactly what it was.
It looked like he was about to pole vault at any moment off his
Yeah.
lightsaber.
It's just
Um,
ridiculous.
Can we just admire how sexy Darth Maul looks now with the horns?
Mate, unreal. Like
He's actually got the horns on a Lego figure, not just like painted on like the original.
this fight in general is one of the best like fight scenes in the entire
It's
like
the
saga.
symbolism behind it.
Oh, don't. We're talking about Lego Star Wars. Let's talk about that another time. But
It's Jewel of Fates, Anakin's fate.
right, let's go. We're leaving that one.
ever before.
That's another episode.
On April 5th, the galaxy is yours.
Trust your feelings.
Thank you, Jesus.
They did this before, didn't they? Remember, you could have like big head mode, little like small head mode,
Yeah.
like so. It's obviously one of the extras. But there you have it, guys. So
You
April
have it. You
5th,
have it.
2022, coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and PC. Gonna be absolutely unreal. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be absolutely immense. It's going to take us, because I think they're going to take, well, just the original Lego Star Wars game and have just made it for adults. So this will be a game, I think, the complete saga, probably the only bad thing against it is that as a general game, you'd probably just play it once and that is it. This feels like a game that you could go back to, and it's going to take you a long while to complete. It's not going to be a quick, like, oh, I can get it all done in like
Couple
4 or 5
hours,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen. And I don't feel like you'll get bored. I think the complete saga, like me and my little boy, and it's great unlocking the characters and getting the coins. There comes to a point where you just do like the challenges, which is finding 10 blue canisters, and it's like, well, I've already found 10 normal like mini kits, and it's just the boring bit. This feels like there's going to be no boring bit at all.
So as we said, guys, if you want to see a playthrough on the channel, let us know. Shout us out down in the comments. Let us
Even
know
if
if you
say
want to
no,
see
we're
it.
going to be doing
As I say, we'll probably do it anyway, but we'll act like we're big old YouTube.
we would like some encouragement to do it though.
We'll act like we're big YouTubers, and we'll give it that. If this video gets 5,000 likes, we will do a playthrough on the channel. No, but in all seriousness,
I'm gonna go 1 like, and we'll stream,
and we'll do it.
I'm gonna log into my YouTube and like it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to see it, we'll do it. We're probably gonna do it anyway. So if you want to see it, we will look at doing something like that. But other than that, that is all the information we've got so far. We will keep our fingers on the pulse. We've been sharing stuff out on Twitter as and when we get it. So that is a perfect opportunity to say, if you don't, go follow the Jedi in Exile socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Get over there. It's either the Jedi in Exile or Jedi in Exile on all of those platforms. And obviously our personal socials have been popping up underneath this video the whole time. We'll put all the links to all of the stuff down in the description below as well. So make sure to go check out our beacons pages for those, and drop all the follows. And other than that, I'll leave Brian to sign off.
Yeah, really exciting news that we've gone through today. April 5th, the countdown is on. Like Matt said, thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone's encouragement on us doing this. The only thing left to say is take care, and may the Force be with you. Good night.